exactly what it says. It is a price for 1 day only. If it sells out, it won't be, or even if it doesn't, it won't be back at a lower price for 6 months. So today is the day to get it. $22.80 is that 1 day only price. We've got a choice of color options for you as well. It is the Innovations Party Tub Cooler Tote. $22.80, that 1 day only price. 5 easy payments, the lowest easy payment of the hour, just $4.56. So for less than $5, you can be getting this home and start enjoying this. Love that.
You know, party season is coming and it's getting warm, and I love where California Innovations is going with so many things here. You know, you purchase something and you're making a commitment, I like to say, with California Innovations. All of our designs are built to last. So when you purchase it, know that it's going to do a lot of different things. This is not just something that you're going to park away and pull out every season. This is going to be year round. But party time is coming. And we've both been to parties.
I've been to a few in my life.
You've been to a few in your life.
One or two.
And what happens is you have the best intentions and you put your ice out and you put your beverages in it. So this is your typical party cooler right here. And what happens is ultimately at some point, usually rather quickly on, especially if you're in Las Vegas.
Or even before Vegas, I lived in Florida. I've always lived in nice, before that the Caribbean, I've always lived in nice warm places, apart from England, which I spent 40 years
in. I've been in Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Well, apparently it gets quite nice here during the summertime.
It does, it's beautiful here.
But I mean, you look at it, okay, it's fine, it does its job, but there's no insulation here, it's not sealed, so this is going to melt very quickly if you're in any type of warm weather. And if you're outside, chances are it's warm weather. That's why you're outside. So why not go for something that is going to keep it insulated, going to keep the ice solid for longer and keep things nice and cool. Now, I need to run through color options once again.
Go through the colors.
Let's start down this side here. So we've got the Americana down at the front.
I'm going to help you out.
So that's red, white and blue Americana. Very nice. Next up, we then have the black stripes. So that's basically black and white stripes. Next to that, we have the blue chevron, which is a wonderful array of different shades of blue. Very nice indeed. We have the grey option. So if you just want a plain, simple, solid grey pattern with the black trim, that is what you've got there. And then the final option is camo, but plum camo. Very nice. That's very cool. So 5 different options for you. Whichever one you want to go for, because it is our 1 day only price, just $22.80, a saving on that QVC price. Definitely worth taking advantage of. At the end of the day, that price will go away. So today is the day to take advantage. It is brand new and it's an expiring offer. Right now, you need to be placing your orders at QVC.com. If you have ever been to a situation where you're outside, that cooler is melting. All the water is just sloshing around and taking up extra room. Get something that will keep that ice solid and keep your drinks cooler and more refreshing. Think about it, on a hot summer's day, you want that nice ice cold beverage.
Yeah.
This is what's going to allow you to have that.
This is called our party bucket. And what's great about it is it's larger on the bottom. Let me grab this one down here. I want to show you an empty one. Very different on the bottom. So you open it up and there's double zippers on here. So,
by the way, the insulation on this is nice, thick insulation. You've got the foam inside of here.
High density. Wow, you can feel it. I wish I had the capability of showing you like the layer story of this, but the bottom of this is rounded out. Completely round, so it's not just like an oval shape, it's round, so it's going to sit up just like this. And now, have at it. Fill it up with your ice, it's going to sit flat, and fill it up with all of your sodas and your waters and your beers and your wine bottles, anything that you want. You've got that deep layers of thermofoam insulation on there, and you can leave it open at the party. And now your ice is going to stay icy and cold a lot longer. And down here in the front, we have an attached bottle opener.
Oh, that comes with it?
It comes with it. It actually hooks on here. It's got like a little hook. You can take it off if you want to. But an attached bottle opener, so everybody can go pull out what they need. And if they have a bottle of beer or a bottle of soda that needs the top to come off, there it is. The bottle opener is already attached.
Do you know one of my pet hates? When people open bottles with their teeth. Have you seen when people do that? They just, it goes through me.
Is that not sad?
Don't do that. That's ridiculous. With a bag like this, you don't need to worry because you've got that bottle opener which is attached to it. and you've got the facility where it is fully leak-proof, and it's got that really thick foam insulation, so when you put your drinks in here, you load it up with ice, they're gonna stay colder for longer, and that is exactly what you want when you're heading to the park, the beach, even just into the backyard. This is something that you can be just sat there relaxing. You don't have to worry about keep going inside to get your drinks. Just keep this out there with you, and those drinks are gonna stay nice and cold.
Yep, and there's a nice little pocket here in the front, but think about all of the uses for it. This goes beyond just the party bucket. This also makes, with that big round bottom, this can also be the one that you take to the supermarket. If you happen to live someplace where it is really, really hot, like you said in Vegas, or in the summer times, it gets hot all across the country, and you know that you will be traveling a ways, and you want to make sure that you keep something as cold as possible, and go ahead and put ice in this because it's completely leak proof. This is the super duper bag that you want to take with you.
Already over several hundred of you have placed orders for these. $22.80 is that one-day only price. Remember, is exactly what it says. One-day only price. At the end of the day, the price will go back up. This is a brand new item for you from California Innovations, a 30-year-old company that really excel at producing really innovative ideas for keeping the hot things hot and the cold things cold. Fully insulated, really great quality as well. So many of the items that we've been looking at during this hour, really highly rated from people like you who've placed orders in the past. So take advantage. Currently the most popular option in this is the purple camo, or the plum camo, should I say, to give it its proper name. And that is also the most limited option as well. So if you like this camo option, don't delay on this, because if it does sell out, that will be it. You won't be able to get this again, certainly for at least the next 6 months at this price.
And I love what they're doing with the patterns and the colors. They're really taking everything they know about making great soft-sided portable insulated totes, and now they're really making them as fashion statements for guys and gals.
Well, let's talk about the colors once again. Currently you're holding the Americana option, correct? All right, so that's Americana with the red, white and blue. Next to that, we have the black and white stripes. If you're placing an order, you'll need to look for black stripes. That was one called. Blue chevron is the next option that you can see there.
I'm going to pull this out a little bit so
there you go. That's blue chevron.
That's
very nice.
Really pretty. That is so beachy, summery.
It's fab, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Head to the pool down at a nice South Beach hotel. Oh, very nice. Grey is the next option there, and then finally the one we were just mentioning before, which is the plum camo. So that camo design with just that hint of purple in there, which is very cool. $22.80, the one-day only price. Get it today if you want to take advantage, and get it right now. Don't wait until later on today.
Yeah.
You may find yourself missing out on a particular color option. But we were showing before, yes, you can load it up with ice and load it up with the drinks and so on. But heading to the supermarket once again, because it's got that really thick padding on there, you can put all your frozen goods in there, and you could go for a tootle around, go round to your friend's house before you head home, and still things are going to be nice and frozen in there.
Yeah, and it's important, especially in the summertime when it's starting to get hot. You know, you think about all of the money that you spend on your food, especially frozen and refrigerated things. By the time you get ice cream and butter and all of your meats and everything home, if you're not traveling and bringing them home and keeping them at the right temperature, not only are you destroying the food and ruining everything, but you're also putting everybody at risk for eating stuff that kind of got too warm, that really should be thrown away. This is the way to go. This is what the savvy consumer is using now. They're making an investment in a company that's been in business for 30 years, just doing this. They love what they do. They build their bags to perform. They put their name on the bag. If you are going to put your name on something, you are going to make sure that it does what it says it's going to do, and this bag does.
You're going to be the fanciest outdoor entertainer this summertime if you have something like this.
I think so.
Because they look really good. They look very smart, these bags. And whether you go for this blue chevron, the plum camo, the grey, the stripes, or the Americana design, whichever one you want to go for, it has that wonderful thick foam insulation. Then it has that reflective interior as well. We're talking a lot about keeping things cold. On the flip side of that, if you are transporting anything hot, I don't know, maybe you got a nice rotisserie chicken in there or something like that, or wings, whatever it may be, some hot food that you want to take with you to the beach or the park. once again, this is going to keep those hot things hot. So maybe get a couple, have one set aside for everything cold, then another one set aside for everything warm.
Yeah, and these are the bags that you're grabbing for the summertime to take down to the beach. These bags are perfect to take down to the beach. Load them up. Maybe you have a 3-hour trip and you have to go to an island where there's no supermarkets and you really want to have your favorite cold things to take along. This is the bag to think about. It's got the really thick thermofoam insulation on here. From the outside layer, which is super strong, to the inside layer.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you have now placed orders for these. Don't miss out on that one-day only price. 5 different color options. This is brand new today. I would say this is highly rated. I can't because it's brand new, but I'm sure like many of the items, that I can just tell this is going to get some great reviews because of the construction on this, the design. Super flexible, so many different uses for this. So $22.80, that one-day only price. That price goes up at the end of the day. Those easy payments, lowest one of the hour actually, $4.56 on those easy payments. You've got the Americana, the black stripe, the blue chevron, the gray, and that plum camo option. Whichever one you want to go for, don't miss out. Very popular indeed.
Fastest out.